All right, it's Boom 1039, Philly's hip hop, R&B, and throwbacks. It's Paris Nicole, and I was just chilling in the studio watching Basketball Wives reunion. And who walks in the studio? Saniy'yah, what's up, girl?
What's up? How are you?
Fresh off the reunion. We have to talk about it all.
Okay.
From the very beginning.
Okay.
How did you even get the opportunity to get on Basketball Wives?
Okay, so back in 2014, they were trying to do Basketball Wives Philly, and I was sought out to do that series, and it didn't get greenlit. Fast forward to 2015, they were trying to do Basketball Wives New York, and I was also sought out to do that, and we actually did receive contracts. We were recording, and not sure what happened, but that didn't pan out either. And not sure what was going on with the LA cast, but they wanted to shake things up, so they got rid of some people and just brought me into that crowd. Into that cast of women, and here I am.
Right, so you were introduced as a celebrity stylist.
Yes.
Now, who have you styled?
Well, I was officially brought on as Meek Mill's stylist when he got signed or whatever. From there, seeing like the work I did with him, other people like wanted to work with me, like other rappers. I've styled a few girls, but that's not really, I don't really like to style women. Like with men, it's easier. So I kind of like.
Is it because of what we kind of saw on the show with you and Kristen? Females being.
Clearly, yeah, that's one of the reasons. But another thing, like working with a woman, I've never had to go through that before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that situation was like something I've never been used to before. I walked into like a hostile situation. I've never had an experience working with anyone like that before, ever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to say it's like that situation. It's more so a thing of us women with our weight fluctuating or different styles, or I don't want to wear my breasts out, or I don't wear my arms out, I don't wear my, you know what I'm saying? It's like us women, we can tend to be, very anal about the way we look.
Yeah.
With men, it's more so you either want to wear boots, you want to wear sneakers, get these jeans, this shirt is dope, you need a belt, you know what I'm saying? It's more simple. And plus I know how I would want my man to look, so I know how to style a man.
That makes sense.
So it's different.
Yeah, so did you know any of the girls on the show before you started on the show?
Well, I was interviewed by Shawnee, of course, for the show. We didn't quite really know each other.
Okay.
But I had, I was familiar with Shawnee. I am friends with Asia Matoya, which is Kristen's sister. You guys didn't really get to see her that much this season. But her and I were friends going into the show.
Okay.
And it's ironic because they were actually trying to do another city, and she was casted on that city. I was casted in New York.
Wow.
And neither one of those worked out, so they just put us both in LA. And she brought her sisters in, and I don't know what happened with that. I wasn't there during, with their issues, but that's how, she's not there anymore. But her and I are really good friends.
Right. So we saw you through most of the season, and then once you got into the fight with Hazel, we didn't see you anymore. So did that have anything to do with it?
I mean, you guys seen it just like I seen it. It's crazy because, once again, the issue with the situation with Hazel, and the young lady that she brought into my event is someone that I also put on the show.
Really?
Yes. I got her a contract to be on Basketball Wives. When they were seeking like other females in this area, I pitched her to be on the show, and she got a contract. Like I said, that New York show didn't work out. I'm not sure why they didn't pick her for LA, and I'm also not sure why they chose her to come at me in New York at my party. But I just wasn't having that.
We saw. So on the reunion show, you was willing to basically give Kristen $20,000 if she could prove that she had a miscarriage instead of an abortion. Yeah. Why do you really believe that she had an abortion?
Because like I said, Asia and I are friends, and prior to the show filming, we talk about certain stuff. Like it wasn't a situation. Her and her sister weren't at odds when the show first aired. When they first started filming. Because she brought her on the show. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened with them during filming, I don't know. It's not my business. I never cared to know. And there's another sister, Melissa, that I'm also friends with. And, like I'm always around them. I hear them talk. Like I may be talking about my sister, not in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? But it's information that I've heard. And when I'm filming and I'm just like, she had a miscarriage, I'm like,
wait a minute.
It's not... how I've heard, you know what I'm saying? I've heard conversations amongst them and seen text messages.
Wow.
From her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know you're lying. And if it wasn't for her trying to make me look a certain way, I really wouldn't care because it's not my business. And I'm not judging anybody on what they choose to do with their body. If you choose to terminate a pregnancy, that's your business.
But don't lie
You know
about
what I'm
it.
saying? But my thing is just, like, they make a point to be like, oh, she's 39 with no kids. She's 39. What if I can't have kids? You know what I'm saying? I never tried to come on that show and gain sympathy for anything. You know what I'm saying? I could have had a whole storyline about me trying to get pregnant or me wanting to be pregnant or I just can't have kids. You know, like whatever they had going on with some of the other women.
Right.
And, you know, she just chose that situation to be like, oh my God, I had a miscarriage. Like, no, you didn't.
Wow. It's
you know? So it's just like.
Why even bring it up if you're going to lie?
Because she didn't know I was coming, which is why when she saw
didn't
me
know you were part of the cast, period.
She didn't know. I don't know her. I've never met that sister. And when I was brought on to do the makeover, like, what you guys don't see a lot of stuff that we film. I walk up and it's like, her? You know, I've never had to work with anybody where I come into a situation it's like you're already have attitude.
Right.
You know, but you guys didn't see that. I just look like I'm this quote unquote BITCH, but nobody saw what was done to me.
So how do you feel you were portrayed on TV?
I wouldn't say it was in the best light. I mean, I don't really like how they did me, but I mean, it's fine because I can handle it. But at the same time, I was new to a situation. I'm much smarter now with reality TV. You'll never catch me like doing any of that ever again. You know what I'm saying?
Reality TV or letting it all out more so?
No, I'm going to always be me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just a situation where as though everyone's having a good time and I'm the new girl. It's not scripted. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they stage situations or they want to make a certain person look a certain way. Like if we're all here having a good time, we're all drinking. But if you're focusing on me, I'm going to look like I'm the crazy drunk person. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's crazy. But, you know, I really appreciate the opportunity to even be able to do that show.
Yeah.
You know, coming on, not piggybacking off of any men. I don't have a baby daddy. I don't get child support. I don't get any of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of women out here that are married, that have dated celebrities or that are still currently with them, and they chose me. So that says a lot.
Right.
So I'm honored to have done it.
Absolutely. So let's talk about the drunk scene a little bit, the dinner that night. So you shared your experience that you've had in the past relationships with ball players.
Yes.
And immediately social media, the internet went crazy like, oh, she's talking about LeBron James. She's talking about Allen Iverson. So when you saw that, like, what did you think?
Because once again, like I said, it was my first time doing reality TV. And I'm thinking that, you know, they can't mix my words up. But editing, if I talk about something for an hour and you only put 2 minutes of it in there, broken up into however you want it to sound, it can sound like I'm glorifying dating a married man, which at the time that I did date this person, he was not married.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't let you hear that part. You just want it to look a certain way. It's TV. You know what I'm saying? They want to get a rise out of people. They want, like we're talking about it now, that happened months ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So I'm like, I never said that.
Right. So the names that they put out there, are there any truth to those names?
No. I think it's funny that people link me with LeBron James. I've never met that man ever. I've seen him play.
Wow. Okay.
And that's about it. I seen on Dish Nation that they were trying to say it was, what is the guy with the funny hair?
Funny hair,
like the colorful hair. He was like,
help me out, guys, in the room.
What is his? No,
Odell. That's football. We on basketball, wise.
He had like the colorful hair. He played for the Lakers.
Oh,
Dennis Rodman. They linked me with him. Like, are you kidding? Like, I thought it was funny. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I didn't think it was funny because once again, these people are married. And, you know, like LeBron's married and you guys are just throwing names out there. What if he had problems in his household over someone he's never even met?
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? So it was funny to me because I'm like, y'all just really just making up stuff. But at the same time, like these people really have lives outside of the public eye, outside of basketball, outside of all of this stuff, outside of reality TV.
Yeah. So will you continue to do Basketball Wives or Baller Wives or... I mean, it's on TV right now. Just like, will she be on this next season?
I'm friends with those girls too. Actually, I'm friends with those girls. We have the same production company, so people were kind of thinking it was weird to introduce a new show during our show, but at the same time, it's under the same umbrella, so it makes perfectly good sense. You know what I'm saying? To introduce those girls, but we'll see because I do have a contract, but. We'll see. We'll
see you next season, and you'll stop by once again, give us the tea and what's going on with you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thank you.
Billy loves you. We're here for you. We appreciate you, all right?
I appreciate you guys. Thanks for having me.
All right, it's Boom 1039.